Hey guys, today we'll be taking a look at the Yu-Gi-Oh! The Dark Side of Dimensions movie here on Blu-ray, and this movie was released in late June and was released earlier in the year in theaters, which is pretty cool. I actually got to watch it in theaters. Here's my movie ticket. I saw it with a really good friend of mine, and we were actually one of the first people in the theater. And it was very cool because we got this awesome gold secret rare version of Obelisk the Tormentor, and we didn't know Obelisk would make an appearance in the movie, but that was very cool. To get Kaiba's card right, he's not a monster, he's a god, if you watch the movie. Anyway, very cool. I can't talk. I love Yu-Gi-Oh! It's probably one of my favorite shows as a kid, and I have a lot of fond memories about the series, and I had been anticipating this movie for such a long time. I remember the night I was gonna see it, or the morning I was gonna see it, I couldn't sleep. I don't know if because I was going to see this movie or what, but anyway, it was a lot of fun. So when it finally got released on Blu-ray, I went out to Walmart and I found a copy and I bought it and took it home, and it was a lot of fun to watch the movie again. I've seen it multiple times since then, but yeah. Anyway, this is the Blu-ray release, and this was put out by Anchor Bay, who's I guess part of Lionsgate Entertainment or something. But it's kind of odd because usually Cinedigm or the New Video Group, whatever they're called, I kind of always mix them up. But yeah, they usually don't do Yu-Gi-Oh! Releases. But yeah, pretty cool. Anyway, here's the cover for the movie, and we've seen this a million times by now, but the promotional artwork for the movie. Here we have Yugi Moto in the center, and he's wielding the Millennium Puzzle. It looks a little incomplete. I wonder what that's all about. Here we have the new villain, who's Aigami, or aka Diva. And here is Yu-Gi-Oh!'s greatest rival, Seto Kaiba. And that looks pretty neat. Here's the spine, it's just like a purple color, and on the other side it's blue. On the back, it has a little synopsis of what this movie's about. And here we have Yugi and Kaiba back in action. So you do get some special features, which I'm excited about, because usually Yu-Gi-Oh! Releases are bare bones. But anyway, you get your favorite moments with the cast, and they do like a little fond memory or their favorite scene from Yu-Gi-Oh! With the main voice cast. That was pretty cool. I wish it was longer though. Here's a Q&A with Dan Green and Eric Stewart, who voices Kaiba and Yugi. So it's very cool. Those are extended interviews versus the ones on the official Yu-Gi-Oh! YouTube channel. And these are very cool, extensive interviews. So it's cool to get to hear from Dan Green and Eric Stewart, since they've played these characters for such a long time. It's very cool to hear from them. And then last is the Show Us Your Card segment, which is when Konami and 4K Media asked fans to take selfies of themselves with their favorite Duel Monster card. And the video the extra feature is just the biggest montage of Yu-Gi-Oh! Selfies on there. If you're in that montage, let me know. I'll look out for you. But anyway, that's the slipcover. Here we have the movie, which is this exact same thing, just minus the slipcover. If you open it, here we go. Alright, here's what the contents come with. You do get a promo card, which is Obelisk the Tormentor. This is a gold rare version, which is a different rarity. It's pretty cool. I wish it was something else, though, because it's kind of like the movie theater card. And here's the actual Blu-ray disc, which is cool. Nothing too spectacular, but it gets the job done. And yeah, so this movie was made to commemorate the 20th anniversary of Yu-Gi-Oh! It's done by Kazuki Takahashi, the man himself. He did the story and the character designs for this, and it was a lot of fun. It's cool getting to see Yugi back on the big screen, and him and his friends, they're in their last year of high school, and they're talking about what the future lies ahead for them, and they all talk about what their goals are, and it's cool just to see Yugi and his friends just hang out, without trying to save the world. It's like a breath of fresh air, I thought. Of course, Kaiba's still obsessed with the Pharaoh, and he wants to revive him to duel him because he's the greatest rival he's ever had, I guess. And we have this guy who's trying to seek revenge with the Plana and trying to cause all kinds of mischief, and eventually all their paths cross, and there's a lot of cool duels in here, but I feel like the duels didn't dominate the movie because there's actually a storyline here, which I feel like the original movie didn't really convey all that great. But I love this movie, and it was a lot of fun to watch, and get to hear the original voice cast. I mean, that's awesome. I mean, sometimes that doesn't even happen. But anyway, this comes with the English dubbed version that you saw in theaters, as well as a Japanese version. Now, the Japanese version has been a little problematic on this release. When this first came out, the Japanese version, if you had played that with the subtitles were just taken from the dubbed version. So they were very inaccurate. And when 4K Media, they released, I think they released a run of the Japanese version, they used accurate subtitles for that theatrical release, but they weren't released on this release. So Lionsgate knew that they goofed up, and they worked with 4K Media to gain the right subtitles. And if you emailed them your proof of purchase, which is your receipt, and your packaging, they would mail out you a new corrected disc. And I had just received mine yesterday, which is why I'm doing this video. So let's take a look at that. So this is from Lionsgate. Down here it has 340. I don't know what that means, but maybe it's the 340 disc. I don't know. But anyway, yeah, big yellow envelope. And here's the disc. This is the brand new disc, and I have spot checked it, and the subtitles are accurate. So nothing to worry about, they're fixed. And it looks exactly like the disc that's in there, so yep. There's no telling which one's different or not, but I hope future pressings of this, they can distinguish the two, or maybe the older copies have been recalled. But yeah, it's very cool. If you're a fan of the Japanese version, you gotta do it. If anyone has any questions of how to get this disc, leave a comment and I'll get back to you, or I'll put it in the description box. But yeah, I love both the dub and sub versions of Yu-Gi-Oh! So this was very important, and it was very easy to get a brand new disc. So hopefully fans know how to do the exchange thing or how to receive this disc. But either way, this is a great movie. It's fun to check out both versions of the visually it's uncut, but you know, there's some things that get left out in the English version that the Japanese version retains. So that is it, guys. I hope you liked seeing this little Yami Yugi figure too. Anyway, I just got that Anime Expo. But anyway, great movie. Lots of fun to watch, and nice to have an accurate subtitle for the Japanese version. And that is all, guys. If you have any questions about this release, definitely, like I said, comments, and I will get back to you. And remember, always to believe in the heart of the cards.